What's up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to Robert's Retro Rewind. Today we're going to get into a little toy haul from my most recent purchases for my collection and show it off, see what y'all think. All right, let's get into today's rewind.
All right, so I've had these flip heads, but Amy Jo Johnson just recently came to Comic-Con in Virginia Beach, so I wasn't able to make it. I had to work, but my boy went for me, and he got her to sign it. So now I got a signed original flip head by Amy Jo Johnson. Super excited about that. And then these are just some little figs that I picked up. Got the whole set. They come in blind bags, so I'm not messing with that. I just found the whole set online, picked them all up. All right, so I recently started rewatching the Gargoyles cartoon, and I had to add a Goliath into my collection. This is from 1995. He has his weapon, so he's 100% complete. He's like textured on his legs and arms and chest. Really menacing looking. Super pretty, looks great on the shelf. If you move his arms, his wings move. Really cool. I picked this up from a toy shop in North Carolina. This is a Cowboy of Mumessa from 1991. He doesn't have his weapons, but he looks pretty cool. He's got little finger guns too. There he is. The only one I have of the collection so far. Also got my first Dino Riders to the collection, 1987. He's missing his little strap that goes around the bottom, is what the toy shop owner said. I just put some putty on there so he sticks. Display's great, so I'm not mad at it. Looks like these little red caps are missing on this side, but just looks like different types of weapons. Dino Rider. This was a Just Because purchase at the same toy shop in Carolina. Extreme Dinosaur, 1996. Already had a couple in my collection, but I didn't have this one, so I wanted to add it. They look menacing. I love them. I remember playing with them when I was a kid for sure. They just display great. Next up, I got my first Exo Squad that I added to my collection. First hit the shelves back in '93. Super cool. Like, the legs open up and stuff. So you can pop him in and out. Took me about 34 minutes to get his hands on there, so I'm not taking his hands off, but like this folds down. Missing a couple missiles right here, but I ain't mad at it. Looks really cool. Kind of like a police officer vibe of the future. Just picked this up today from a local vintage shop. It's 2001 Candyman 3 for my horror wall. Absolutely terrifying. If you zoom in on him, you can see like his little hand there, his little cleaver. Looks really good. It's got like a movie poster in the back there. I'm sure if you crack this open, like that would display really good, but I'm not gonna crack it obviously. It's gonna stay carded up on the wall. Really cool art on the back, you know, it shows Freddy and all this gnarly looking stuff that McFarlane does. Candyman. No, I'm not doing it. All right, next up I picked up this carded Animorphs from '98 from that same shop in Carolina. And this just unlocked something when I was walking down the aisles and I saw the Animorphs. I remember watching it when I was a kid, obviously. And it just did something to me, so I had to add them to the collection. You can see right here, it had like the original like KB toy sticker there. Looks like someone peeled it off. It's like a transformer for kids and stuff and animals. My gosh, great. Card's a little bent up, but when it's hanging up on my wall, it looks great. That's what he would look like right there. It's really cool card art. The rest of the line down here. I have to rewatch this show because I just remember the title, really. Next up is the 2025 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive My Pet Monster. You're not really a retro toy collector unless you have a pet monster. And my wife wouldn't let me spend $400 on a real one, so I got this one. She's looking pretty cool though. It's definitely a centerpiece of my display. Still carded. Okay. My little buddy. I'll put it back in there. There it is. All right, last up is this carded Visionaries from 1987. I've only seen a couple Visionaries in the wild, never carded or complete. And when we were in this toy store, this was behind the counter, hanging up high on the shelf. And I bundled a bunch of things together and just made a move on this while my wife wasn't looking. And definitely pretty epic piece. You can see the holograms still in there, if you can see that on the chest. There it is, typical 80s toy right here with the holograms. This and Supernaturals, you know. Card art on the back. Super awesome. All right, next up is I found, they had a bunch of Battle Beasts and I was able to pick up 4 of them to add to the collection. This is the only toy store in the area, the one in North Carolina, that has Battle Beasts. So I had to scoop some up when I had the chance. This kind of looks like my dog. We'll add a clip in of her. All from 87. I have a minis like display on my wall, which is like a bunch of mini things. So these display great. Don't take up a lot of room. No weapons, but some of them have their rubs. I still don't have any weapons for any of them yet. But I was just lucky enough to actually find them in the wild. It's not nearly as fun just buying things on eBay than it is finding it in the wild, as you know. Here's a little tail. So cute. Next up, we got a Snailian with his armor. He doesn't have his little buddy that goes right here, but again, for my mini shelf, he displays great. Armor's cool. Clips in. There you go, it's ready for battle. All right, so this is Stronghold from SilverHawks. This is Steel Will's Hawk. And we were walking around the toy store. I did probably 3 laps, and then I looked up and I saw him, and I cried a little bit because I've been looking for him. I have Tallyhawk on the way, but we'll pan out a little bit and we'll show you how we have it hanging from the ceiling. Display's so cool. All right, so I love the SilverHawks. I buy anything that I see at SilverHawks, and this right here is a carded tape of the Origins. This is part 2, so we're gonna be on the lookout for part 1, but the tape is still carded in there, and the book was off the card, but I put a comic book sleeve over it, and it displays great up there. All right, guys, thank you for tuning into today's video, showing off what I got recently to add to my collection. We're gonna cut to some B-roll to show you how I have things displayed. And just comment down below what you think of my collection, all right? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next rewind.